Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another video on Paralives. So, a Patreon post went live for the public today that gives us a sneak peek at some children's activities and children's animations in general with some new music. So, without further ado, let's take a look. We actually start off on a beach, so that's cool. I wasn't expecting any beach-related animations this early on, but we see Camille and Lisa sitting on their knees so that they can build a sandcastle. And you can see it does build up a little bit in stages here, and then get up from sit on knees. And then kick down the sandcastle. Yeah, they need to match that up so that it actually gets destroyed after it gets kicked over. But yeah, kids can also play in a sandbox, so that's really nice as well. You don't just have to go to the beach to play in the sand, so can make a sandcastle in that too. However, it's also revealed that we're getting hopscotch, so that's really cool. It was such a basic part of my childhood, but then when it comes to life sims, I'm used to that being something we get much later on. And they already have two variations, like you just saw the basic one there, and then we can see one with a bit of flourish at the end. Yeah! So there's Luke, who may or may not be a Skywalker, but we can see him do a little animation there, just idling. So, yep, children will have their own idle animations. And then we'll move on to this room here. Play with plushie, plus 2 variations. So, yeah, there's a few different ones, like a clown and a teddy bear. Actually, wait, is it just a hat? I can't tell what Luke has there. We got some cute decor too. The Stardust Paralives tour. Also love the roller skates hanging from the wall. But then we get to see them draw on the floor with 2 different variations. So Luke looks like he's pondering a bit more as to what to actually draw, but Camille and Lisa are already going ahead. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be a slime monster that Luke was playing with earlier. You can see now there's the eyes and the smile stitched onto it. And that is it for that video. And for the rest of the Patreon post, they confirmed that the music is called Intertwined, which was composed by Andre. And they have been hard at work making sure animations look good across all Parafolk sizes. This is especially challenging for interactions involving physical contact, like kisses, handshakes, and slow dances, or interactions with objects such as couches, beds, and chairs. It's a technical hurdle, but they're making good progress. Yeah, especially considering the fact this game is going to have a height slider. I imagine that is much harder than what even The Sims has had to do in the past. If you want to see a good example of how it can go wrong, download a height slider mod and have 2 Sims of very different heights hug or kiss. You'll just see how awkward that looks. But in other animation news, they've also added a lot of new animations for various activities, including some previously missing miscellaneous actions like knocking on a door or washing the dishes. We might get a sneak peek before early access, but if not, we'll get to discover them ourselves in the game. Though, just to note, this post originally was published back in October before the delay happened. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if they show that over the next few months. As for what's next, they'll be adding more cooking animations soon, followed by more personality and emotion related ones. Naturally, any features that are a priority for early access will be completed first. That's it for that Patreon post, but while I'm here, I'll also show you this screenshot they posted recently of the Lighthouse, which is an important landmark for the town. And it is cool, there is already a house right beside it, so I assume we will be able to live right next to it. And they do intend on having the lighthouse be somewhere that we can go inside, but at this time, the inside of the lighthouse is empty. They're still working on it. Still, that location does look like a really nice place to live. Like, being able to live right next to a lighthouse, that's a pretty sort of like different sort of thing I wouldn't normally think of. I do hope they will add seagulls flying around the lighthouse at some point, though. That's very important. Very important ambiance for a lighthouse. But that is it for this Paralives video. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section below of that lighthouse. And what was your favorite animation from all the child animations that we saw? Personally, I like the sandcastle building because that's going to be a fun activity to do, especially on the beach. And the plushie animations I like a lot as well, because stuffed animals were such a big part of my childhood. But with that, be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.